dialogue they put on the dude.
Yeah.
It'll be worse. It'll be worse than the Joker's. Forget they put out the little trailer for Deadpool 2.
Yeah, I saw that one.
It wasn't so much as a trailer, it's just really,
Yeah.
Like his caveat scenes that always go in there.
I just get. I mean, I could take Deadpool for a little bit, but then after a while, it just gets on my nerves.
Oh, I'm not a huge Deadpool fan either, man.
I've always been a Deathstroke fan.
That's what I love when anytime Wolverine whoops his ass. Or even when I look at the like the YouTube and look at versus or whatever
Mm-hmm.
versus Deadpool versus Deathstroke. Deathstroke was just like, dude, shut up.
Yep.
They even put Deadpool against Dante from Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
The real Dante, not that emo looking freak.
Well, the thing is, like I said yesterday, with Deathstroke is more skilled than Deadpool. But the thing
Definitely.
is, Deadpool's gonna regenerate anything he does. So I mean,
He regenerated from a hand.
anything that is you can regenerate. You know who's gonna win in the end. Like I said yesterday when they did Rogue versus Superman. I mean Rogue versus Superwoman from what's this thing called? X-Men, and then Wonder Woman was whooping her ass the whole time. You knew Rogue was gonna win because all she had to do was take off her freaking glove. She takes off her gloves, and then she takes off her
Yeah.
gloves, and
Well,
she
it
can.
actually depends. I mean, to me, think about it this way. Just think about it logically. Okay, Rogue's power is she just takes the power of whoever she touches. Okay, but
Mm-hmm.
so say she's fighting Wonder Woman, just because she takes Wonder Woman's strength and all the stuff, all the powers she have, doesn't mean she can use them as well as Wonder Woman. So I still would give it to Wonder Woman.
Well,
You know?
the thing with Rogue is Rogue will sap your power, and when she does that, she can also kill you with her touch. Now I get what you're
Yeah.
Oh,
saying
whoops.
by
See, back
yeah.
in the day though, they must have revamped her powers because back in the day, when I was 20 years ago when I did read Marvel comics,
Mm-hmm.
she didn't have that power. All she could do was like she took the power from whoever she touched, but she didn't actually hurt
Yeah,
them once.
like Parasite, mostly
Yeah.
like Parasite.
hmm Because like in the comics, I remember her just like when she was with the X-Men. She go touch Bobby, get the ice power for a second, and then they have two ice people working together, and she touch,
Yeah, I remember.
Nightcrawler or whatever, and then she'd be able to teleport, whatever.
Yeah, I remember the comic version. Now they put it in I think they started it around X-Men 2 when she can actually sap the power of somebody and kill them. But I
Mm.
do remember the comic version. Still can't get over the Dooms. They did the Doomsday versus Hulk and Doomsday one. If anybody can explain that to me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Massive hole on that. I know Doomsday's strong, but no.
It was either the thing is I didn't so much compare it as the strength as the fact that Doomsday was more so built to be superior to Superman. As far as mentality and maybe even strength. But if you go up against somebody completely different like the Hulk, that you put him in a completely
Right.
different ball game and you compare
Well, the thing
strengths.
too, I mean, is if you're saying that, don't really have an opinion about the Hulk fight, but you got to remember too that the Doomsday thing. Yeah, you're right. He was supposed to be making another Superman, basically. But the experiment did backfire. You know what I mean?
Yeah, horribly.
It's the same thing with Superman and Goku. They basically favored Superman.
Yeah, we was talking about that one yesterday.
I hate anime, so I just don't even. I hate what the people do that, the whole anime stuff versus comic book stuff.
Well, to me, that was actually more of an even fight. If you do Superman, you know, not Superman Prime, and Goku, not Saiyan, then you can sort of consider it an even fight.
See, that bothers me too, though. I mean, I don't think they should pull, you know, stuff from 20 years ago. Superman Prime, Superboy Prime. They don't exist. So don't bring them to the table. You know.
Mm-hmm. I hear you on that one. They even did Iron Man versus Lex Luthor.
Just because Lex wears a power suit every now and again, I guess.
Yeah, I was like, come on, man.
I don't care for either one of them. So.
I used to like Iron Man, but I used to like Iron Man like when he was still wearing like Mach 3 armor, and you know nowadays it's like Mach 72. You know.
Well, yeah, Theory, they did that. That's pre. I don't remember if they did it more so, you know, pre-fighting, or if it was just straight up. I think it was just straight up fighting, you know. You know, like, if you think of pre-fighting, yeah, you think of dudes, the first person that would come to mind is Batman, because he's pretty much the master of that.
Right, well, okay, like if you're going to do a versus, and Batman's going to be the DC representative.
I'm going to say Batman. I don't care if he's a human.
Right.
Batman.
Well, no, exactly. But what I'm saying is Batman would be the DC representative, and to make sort of a fair fight, I mean, you'd have to go, say, Batman versus Cap America. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That would be a great fight.
Mm-hmm.
Even though Captain America is, like, more skilled than he is, he basically has a lot more...
Why would you say... Wait a minute, you think Captain America is more skilled of a hand-to-hand combat than Batman?
Nah.
Yeah, I've seen
No way. Well, okay, hold on. Let's listen to his argument. All right, here's my argument. Batman has studied almost all. Let's just say all the martial arts, all the fighting styles that exist, even some alien ones. Captain America has U.S. Army training
and martial arts training.
I give him that.
Several fighting styles to counteract other people.
Okay, let's.
No, I'm sorry. Batman would clean his clock.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's just say, in theory, we accept your opinion that Captain America is stronger than him or more skilled.
Well, no, he is stronger. Make no mistake. Captain America has right, not skilled and not knowledge. Captain America definitely has the overall strength. I mean, Captain America lift a fucking car.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I mean?
What I meant. As far as where the hell is Ra's al Ghul? As far as if you want to compare, obviously he's stronger. If you compare them hand-to-hand combat, say you do say that Captain America is better, he wouldn't. In my opinion, he wouldn't win because of the mentality. He's not.
Yep.
You know, Batman is just.
You nailed it. You nailed it, dude. The mentality. Batman works by himself 90% of the time. Okay. Captain America has always got his Avengers backing him up.
Uh-huh. Now, get me wrong, America's badass. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah. Don't get me wrong.
I can't, you know.
Who wins, Green Arrow or Hawkeye?
Hawkeye.
No way. No way.
I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, buddy.
No way, man.
Why would you say that?
I was actually looking at it before. Now, to be honest, in my opinion, I'm not gonna say too familiar, but I'm not too, you know, upbeat on Hawkman and Green Arrow. But I think they were saying something about just Hawkeye has more diversity, you know.
Yeah, he does.
That's pretty much what I've heard.
Oh,
he
okay,
has
you gotta
more diversity. He's a little bit quicker.
Diversity in what? What do you mean?
I don't know. Like I said, they just said he diverse bows and things like that, and that's
Oliver Queen. This is his stats. Okay, expert at the bow, expert martial arts, expert at sword fighting. What else? He knows that. shit, what's it called now? There's a martial arts where you can make everyday items into weapons. Same thing the Arsenal uses. Red Arrow, Green Arrow knows that. Okay, so that's what basically 5 disciplines you can use. Hawkeye can shoot a bow and arrow, and he knows some martial arts that he learned from Shield. Okay. Hawkeye. Hawkeye is just a human. Green Arrow, not so much anymore. Green Arrow's been in the Lazarus pit a couple times, so he's not exactly human. I mean, you know what I mean.
Well, yeah. Like I said.
Plus, Green Arrow has a 35-year head start on Hawkeye as far as experience.
Well, I'll do you one up, and I'll tell you exactly what they said was the reason. Because I just remember. Let's see. You can say Hawkeye versus Green Arrow.
And Ollie's got better trick arrows too.
Dang, 19-minute. I don't want to.
Maybe that trick arrow Hawkeye shot at Loki in the Avengers.
Yeah, I love watching this. Yeah, they got Goku, Superman 2, Iron Man, Lex. Other one on Venom versus Bane. Don't care too much for that.
Bane got killed.
Flash, Quicksilver. Come on, man.
Flash, come on.
Now I'll lower this a little bit so it's not horrible to the ears. But I just want to see what they did. Because my thing is, the reason why I said Hawkeye off rip was I looked at this video and I agree with what they said. But then you bring in the knowledge of like the Lazarus pit and experience and all that. Of course, I'm not about to go back and look at a 17-minute video. Well, then you do, as soon as you put in, you know, the League of Assassins, and you say, okay, yeah, probably Green Arrow. They even go off, has anyone seen, or is familiar with, what's this dude's name, Nathan Drake?
Yeah.
They did that compared to, Lara Croft from Tomb Raider. I knew who was in it. Yeah. Hell yeah. I knew she was going to win that one. Here's the Batman versus Captain America. And here's other ones I don't care too much for, to be honest with you. Kratos versus Spawn. I didn't like the winner for that one. Which was
I usually don't like most of them.
Spawn won for that. I guess I was biased towards that a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie. Cause I like Kratos.
You would expect less skills.
I'll put that later. And tonight we're gonna get Star Wars versus us. Now, did that? Let's see. Is that no death feat on Aquaman first attempt? First attempt, alright. But once I close these, you need help with.
We need help with. What power are you?
Yeah, that's the question you asked first.
Just my skills. I'm fire.
I know. Okay, you're fire, so you're might. It matters. Yeah, you got to say what power you are, so we can get you right. So if you're DPSing and tanking.
Right now.
Just tanking, no DPS.
My DPS is locked.
What do you mean locked?
To access my armory.
You gotta put in enough skill points.
Yeah, you gotta put enough skill points in your DPS side then. Okay, so if you're just tanking, obviously you're gonna load up on dominance, load up on health and defense.
Yeah, get your dom up, cause would you say your dom was 3K?
Yeah.
You need
Yeah.
to have more dom than that.
No, wait, 4K, I think.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
4K.
just
What is the exact number for it? Because you know. Because when you're dealing with things like that, like VIT, as far as VIT, you need to give an exact indication. Because if you say 8K, it can be a big difference between 8K VIT or, 8K 200. As small as it may seem, there is a difference.
Alright, my main weapon is my, martial arts.
Yeah, you probably want to go with an actual tank weapon, like shield or something. When you look at your weapons, you'll see when you go down the rows, like the first four. Like if it has dominance in the first four, it's a good indication it's a tank weapon. And if it has dominance on the second row after the weapons, the innate stuff, if there's dominance down there, that's a good indication that it's a tank weapon.
What's that? Friday. I don't know why I'm thinking today was like Wednesday. Let's go to search scan. Put me in that instance, baby.
Alright. Let me just get martial arts out of the way. So what do I need to get for martial arts?
Like the first four. I mean, you're a tank. You're not there to do damage, so you really don't need a weapon. You just need something to, when you're not using your powers to give the troll a little relief. So you need like a weapon mastery to so you can keep your power up, and help the troll out, basically.
Yeah, I would suggest that too, especially for I think like rage tanks or something of that nature. They eat power.
Mm-hmm. And then since you're fire, you can also go after. This is after you get all your the tanky things you need. So you need like your dominance and your health and your defense. Then after you get that, then you can actually, since you're fire, you can put a little bit of points in restoration because you can heal yourself.
Yeah, that's what I did.
I always put restoration. Okay, let's see.
I can't even hear it as I go. My audio must be low.
Do I need a critical attack damage?
No.
No, that's DPS.
Critical healing.
No, that's healer.
Go over there, dude.
You need the tank ones, the defense stuff.
I don't need vitalization, do I?
Nope, that's troll.
I'm just gonna run these by.
Oh, dude, that.
I don't need a critical attack. What about might?
No.
Nope, that's might's for DPS.
Okay.
So what weapon are you looking at right now? And I'll look at it with you.
I'm looking at martial arts right now.
All right, hold on once. Let me get the martial arts. That's your main weapon. That's the one you're equipped with.
Yeah.
Okay. So martial arts. The first one's precision, restoration, health, and might. All right. Well, that'll work. So you're gonna get those first four, obviously, for the innates, and then you will need defense.
Wait, hold on.
What time is it?
I got defense and
16.
All right, health and defense. Yep, and then you can go for power.
Power.
Okay. And then if you want a weapon mastery, pick up a weapon mastery. and well, what is it? Let me see here. Uppercut. Nah, yeah. I don't know if you want to.
I needed restoration, right?
Well, how many skill points do you have again? Cause
I have
that'll.
108 now.
Yeah, what?
I have 100.
What is going on back there?
Holy crap,
what is
dude!
going on?
I think somebody knocked at Hex's door. Jesus.
How many you got?
Okay.
Fixing to stuff sock in Pooter's mouth.
They just started bugging out. I'm surprised I didn't hear 2020.
Right?
You must be sleeping.
What'd you say?
Me?
Yeah.
You said that I needed
How the heck did they
restoration.
die?
Yeah, but after you get the things that are pertinent to your tank. So don't just get restoration and forget about getting defense and health and all that stuff. So always get the things that make you a tank. Get that first before you start getting the extra stuff.
Wow, okay. Restoration's all the way down at the bottom.
Right, but you don't want that. Like I said, that's for later. The one you want, if you're going to go all the way down to the bottom in martial arts, is health and dominance.
Health and dominance. Where's the dominance?
Oh, do this shit to me
Okay.
every goddamn time.
Alright, got that.
So how many skill points do you have?
Right now, I am standing at 92.
Alright, so what I would suggest is, if, like I said, like if you look at all the weapon trees, and you see like the first 4 down the middle have, permanently gain 15 might, permanently gain 24 health, or whatever. So you need to go get every single weapon the first 4 in.
I need to get every weapon? What do you mean?
Yes.
Absolutely, yeah.
You need
That's
to
how
go,
you.
what
That's
saying is you go
that's
down,
how.
you get each weapon, and you go down 4, and then you do that.
And then after you do that, that's when you go to the next level, the next tier, and you get, or the next line, or whatever you want to call it. That's when you pick up stuff like, for a tank, you'd get your defense, or whatever the case may be. And then, like I said, I'm just still looking at martial arts. So you get your first 4 in martial arts. Then you get defense. Then you get health. And then you get power. And then you get and then you get a couple more just to get you to the very bottom. And then you get health and dominance. And that's what you do on every single weapon.
Oh, okay, I got it now. I was a little confused for a minute. So the little loadout I have here for my martial arts, I do the same thing with the others.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Well, you won't be able to go down all of them.
Exactly.
But that is what you want to do.
Yeah, but that's like the formula. So you just as you gain skill points, you just keep on that same formula, and then until revamp happens, and then we can do whatever we want to do after that. Right.
Okay. The one I have for my martial arts, I do with every one of them. Okay.
Yeah, 2020 and I doing 410 on our other tunes.
Okay, let's see. Go one-handed now.
I'll be back in a minute.
write this stuff down because I tend to forget. Yeah.
I need a marks. Does anybody want to run Brainiac Battleship real quick? In about 5-10 minutes or so. I need to get a quick marks run. Or anything with tier 7, doesn't matter. Or Hex could have invited me to 410 like I asked, but okay. There's no point in her actually having on the enable, for manual if you're always gonna just go to group chat.
Oh, mercy.
Another utility belt? How many of them they gonna give me? Feet. Do I got feet? Chest. That's green feet. What's my feet? I think it's 155. 156 feet. I'll take the belt. We up here with Zeus.